How's it going, all you beautiful people? My name is Rhys Dragon, and welcome back to more Azur Lane. Let's push onwards and see what this event has to offer for us. Wait, I forgot to do something. I forgot to gear up Guam for a minute, but for now it just has a very basic setup. It needs to be a very good AA ship, so I gave her AA radar, the washing machine, and then just whatever guns I had lying around. I actually had to craft a new large cruiser gun just for her. But hey, she's coming along. Camera settings? Check! Parameter adjustments? Check! Recording? Now! Good morning to everyone working in the Sea of Stars. The current time is present early 0410, but does it feel a bit early to be saying good morning? Well, whatever. By the time you see the show, the sun should already be high in the sky. So good morning it is. We'll roll with that. But wait, everyone's trying to freak accidents might delay the broadcast. Say, what if we do things tomorrow morning instead? Oh shoot, that defeats the entire purpose. Okay, cut. We're just gonna start from the top. Let's try this again. Good morning to everyone working in the Sea of Stars. I'm Eagle Union CB2 Guam, the beautiful ship girl protector you all know and love. Current time is 0410 in the morning. Even the busy hangar area is empty right now. Ooh, there might be spooky monsters in hiding. Now, as more perceptive among you may have guessed. No wait, Guam, are you about to investigate spooky ghost stories? Exactly, you would be correct. So you may not be aware of the hauntings in Eagle Union's own Sea of Stars research facility, so let me tell you all about it. We had to pick up a teammate, Guam, not film a show. Plus, I don't remember hearing about any ghost stories around this place. Okay, I got sidetracked to remark on something. I really don't do this. But oh my god, Northampton 2 is so good looking. Like, it's a robot designed elevator to 11 and I can't get enough of it. Anyway. Ooh, you know, you're right. We did come here to good friend. There's spooky rumors. They're all made up. Trust the science, everyone. Don't fall for hoaxes. That's probably the least authoritative statement I've ever heard. I choose my words carefully, you know. By the way, the liaison craft is about to arrive. You should probably put away your camera. No, we can't do it, Northampton. This is the moment I came for. To capture the plane's touchdown on camera. San Chiquito was practically begging me to get footage of Princeton arriving. Something to the effect of, I want to see that stuffy and serious Princeton and get all starry-eyed like a little kid. Who was I to turn her down? Of course, I don't offer my services for free. As payment, I had her leak me Constellation's itinerary for today. I am so not getting stuck in another one of those meetings. You better hope Constellation doesn't hear that. It's fine. Besides, I can always edit it out later. Shh. You hear that? I think the liaison's craft's here. According to the app, we're supposed to go this way. What an enormous hangar. I was told they built a facility deep inside the mountains, but isn't this just overkill? Now then, do I go down from here? Keep heading down this hallway in front of me. Ugh, it feels like a labyrinth in here. Laffy, stay close to me. Feels like I might never find you again if I get separated. Okay. But seriously, how do you even manage to build a enormous megastructure like this? And these walls, too. I think I've seen this kind of high-tech material used anywhere else. Yeah. Maybe we should start asking for directions after all. Can't make heads or tails of this place. Hey, there's someone up ahead. Hello? Excuse me? Wait, it's Louisville. Have you been flying the Sea of Stars too? Princeton and Laffy? Is something wrong? One away to the rigging design department. Hercules, I believe? Actually, I was just stationed here, so I don't know my way around either. Now you mention it, I also happen to be headed for the same place. That's convenient. Then, shall we join forces? It's Louisville! And Princeton and Laffy came too. Better get my shot ready. 3, 2, 1, surprise! Ah, what was that? Welcome to the Sea of Stars. I'm Guam, the beautiful shipgirl preserved in this facility. I hope you're here in Northampton. The two of you were just assigned here, right? Yes, ma'am. I'm in Planet class ship Princeton. I've been reassigned for the New York City fleet. From this day onward, I will be stationed at the Sea of Stars. My name is Laffy, and my name is Louisville. It's a pleasure to meet you. You didn't just get here today, did you, Louisville? Anyway, thanks for coming all the way to the facility. We'll show you around. Thank you. Incidentally, why the cameras? Are you filming something? Yep. No. I gotta screenshot that for later. It's a special program. While I'm planning all this skip meetings. You should help me film. Ignore her. Let's keep going. Hey, it's fine. I'm gonna show you around anyway. It's not like it matters one way or another. I've been here for a long time, so I know a lot about this place. To show you the facilities, to spooky ghost stories, leave it all to me. Ask me anything, anytime. In that case, I do have one question. Will I get to meet Saratoga? Saratoga? She's not here. Huh? And what about Alaska? She's in charge, right? Alaska, she does work in the management department, but saying she's in charge sounds kind of misleading. Well, it is a secret research facility, so it's to be expected the outsiders don't know much about it. Alaska's out on official business. She's in the Sea of Stars right now. Really? And the commander is in Europa too. Whoa, you look crushed. Don't tell me. Do you have to be signing here just so you can meet Saratoga in Alaska? No, not quite. Sign here to help research Type 2 Independence class rigging. If they aren't here, they don't simply accept that. Well, I ask questions about work as well. Look at a list of questions that arose during the information gathering process. I'd like you to take a look if you don't mind. This girl's brought a whole notebook. Wow, that writing is dense! Oh no, I can't handle super serious people like her. I'll let her handle those questions. She's good at that stuff. Which one of us told her? Feel free to ask anything, anytime again? Yes, it was me. What was it? She asked me stuff. I did say I'd definitely answer all of her questions. Anyway, that's still standing around. I'll show you around, handle the camera. Northampton can explain the facilities. How's that for dividing labor? Let's get going! This is Fortress. Correspondence attempts number 182. No response. I see. Try in 2 hours, please. Britton, you've been working for 72 hours straight. You should rest for the sake of well-being yourself and others. Fine. I'll leave the fleet in your care. Orders received. Good night. Good night. Light chasing Sea of Stars. Well, let's just go into this, shall we? First of all, we got A1. Seems very easy. New starlets have arrived at the Sea of Stars, and their work starts immediately. Their light should make the bright future even brighter. To be fair, I'm glad it's easy, because if you remember Full Scales, oh my god, recording that took so much out of me. It was like 8 straight hours of recording. Not allowing you guys along. Sea of... Oh god. Sorry, if you didn't catch my last video, I mentioned that I'm kind of sick in it, so I might occasionally just die for a few seconds. Sea of Stars. Access Way. Handbook of the Sea of Stars is a code name based on the constellation family. Take the rigging design department, for instance. It's part of the engineering block, and therefore falls under Hercules. That's what it means when you hear something like Hercules Rigging Design Department. Those are the 3 of us who will be working from now on. Meanwhile, our level event here, Guam, is part of the Secret Service block Special Operations Force. She's basically a glorified mercenary. Hey, that's uncalled for. I fight for what's beautiful and right, thank you very much. By the way, the Secret Service block's codename is Orion. Or I'm pretty sure it is, anyway. Grouping the various departments under the distinct constellation families is an interesting concept. Really fits the theme of this place. Sure is. All the science, experiments, and related things happen over there in the research block, dubbed Perseus. And the directive block, Heavenly Waters, associated with medicine, intelligence, decision-making, and the like. There's sort of things in the departments in the Sea of Stars difficult to remember what they all do, but the code name should at least help you narrow down their general purpose. I'm sure you'll pick up on the individual names in due time. If you don't mind me asking, what department does Saratoga belong to? She's not actually part of any specific department. She's more like an advisor to the administrative board. Unfortunately, I don't know much else beyond that. I see. What about Alaska then? She is a part of the Sea of Stars administrative board, also a member of the Argo Navis, a special subdivision of the directive block, also known as the strategic department. You won't find her here, though. She's away in a confidential mission, and it might be months before we hear from her again. Which also, I've been getting more and more internal broadcasts from Guam here. Can't get my broadcast, the official seal of approval, you know. I didn't say how frequently I could broadcast. This might be a bad time taking this route. Okay, yeah, this is definitely bad. Bad? Excuse me? Nothing, never mind. Princeton, you've seen a lot by now, so might be stopped by the command block and run a battle simulation. Give it a try, you'll find the answers to all the questions in that notebook of yours. I'll put in a request of TV. Wait, a battle simulation? You can just apply for that? Psst, Northampton. I think Guam is doing whatever she wants while Alaska is absent. I can hear you, pal. I'm not breaking any rules, if that's what you think. Institutions like this, you can just apply to use equipment if no one else is using it. Besides, it's better to use it than let it gather dust, right? Okay, just got a response with TV. She said it's cool if you use the simulation equipment. It's in the galactic core of the command block. Onward to the world of the future. The world of the future? You're gonna love it, trust me. Well, are you coming or not? Right. Sometime later. Phew, this route should be safe. Looking for me, Guam? Constellation? How'd you get in here? What if I said, the stars showed me the way? Nuh-uh. No shot horoscopes are that accurate these days. Unless... Senjikito spilled the beans, didn't she? Me? I haven't told her anything. At least not yet. It's true. I didn't hear anything from Senjikito. But someone here seems to have forgotten that I'm in charge of staffing Type 2 rigging research projects. I not only was the one who approved your meeting with our new friends here, but it even authorized the simulation request sent to TB earlier. Yeah. Uncharacteristically unbeautiful mistake on my part. Excuse me. Ah, you must be Princeton of the Independent class. Nice to meet you, Princeton. Louisville and Laffy. My name is Constellation. I've customized a simulation for you all. You can ask TB about the fine details. I'll be taking Guam and Louisville along now. Please take the rest from here, Northampton. Alright, will do. What? Why didn't I finish my transfer procedure yet? That's okay. I've entered your data in the system already. You can do all the formalities later. It's not a priority, since we all need extra hands right now. Also, Guam. If you'll excuse me, this beautiful presenter here has a very important meeting to attend. Good luck, Princeton Laffy. I'm sure we'll meet again, somewhere in the expansive cosmos that is the Sea of Stars. Well, she's gone. She's a very... how do I put it? Whimsical person. Yeah, she's like that. You should get used to it. Now, come with me. Use the shuttle train to get around. Finally, that was a solid 13 minutes of cutscene. No! Sea of Stars, access way. That was 20 minutes by shuttle train? This place is huge. How large is the Sea of Stars? We're still only in the central area. The deepest part of the galactic core is a long way off. We'll take the elevator next. Come with me. Sea of Stars, galactic core common area. Look who it is! Morning, Northampton! Good morning, Seattle. Kearsarge, did you dispense a test? We did a routine inspection and examined Anchorage. It goes with new blood, eh? Go right ahead. Simulation chamber is free. Yes. If you'll excuse us, we have other inspections to do. Of course. I'll see you later. Who are those two? I've never seen them before. That's not surprising. I didn't hear much about them outside the stars. You do know about Georgia, right? He's one of the commander during the Oltong compiler's mainframe. Well, Georgia's a blueprint ship, and so are those two. They're part of the Triangulum, the Advanced Consent Research and Planning Department. You even have a department for developing blueprint ships. That's crazy. Yep, also have to board another shuttle train. Don't worry, it'll take us right to Area X, our destination. This is taking ages. Hang in there, Laffy. We're almost there. Visitors to the Galactic Core acknowledge. Entry permission granted. I am TB, your AI navigator. Your simulation objectives are as follows. 1. Engage the vessel of Arbiter, the Devil, in combat and gather data. 2. Verify the combat capabilities and reliability of Laffy's Type 2 rigging. 3. Verify the feasibility of the test plan for Laffy's Type 2 rigging. But I don't have a Type 2. Reply. You can deploy it within the simulation. Providing mission briefing now. I will explain concepts as needed for first-time simulation participants. You are to enter a simulated version of New York City. The instructions from the data of the future collected from the reality events. Data provider, the commander. Dataset includes geographic layout, architecture, consumer products, military technology, etc. Wait, did she just say data of the future? Can't we just make a huge technological leap forward, literal data from the future? Negative. The audio data only contains visual information. It is impossible to replicate the simulation technology without knowledge of its internal construction. Think of it like being on the set of a realistic sci-fi movie. Sure, it looks super advanced, but it's all smoke and mirrors. Affirmative. Technologies that can be replicated from the data have been integrated into this simulation. Resuming briefing. Step 1. You are to engage the enemy. Their combat effectiveness has been calibrated to a baseline level to test your adaptability. Step 2. You are to engage the arbiter vessel. Her combat effectiveness has been replicated to its full extent. Step 3. You are to eliminate the arbiter vessel. Proceed with exploration of simulations and rules. Simulation rules and regulations. Editor. Constellation. 1. The simulation will be determined if at any point you or your aircraft leave the testing area. 2. All communications with me from inside the simulated world will be intercepted. You will not be able to send data or to receive data from outside parties. 3. The simulation will be terminated if you hack a target outside the testing area. 4. Simulation will be terminated if you attempt to communicate with the art vessel in any way, shape, or form. End of briefing. The simulation will initiate soon. Please proceed to the preparation area. Alright, let's move. This music is very interesting. I'll mostly be running auto combat just because it's easier for me to just put up with that rather than have to constantly run around and actually play the game. Also, I like that Guam has a full-on Gundam with her. They have a lot of... Oh, that was great. This is not the animation that killed me. And also, these ships once again look like modern day design. I'll turn the game down a little bit more because it's very loud on my, unfortunately, very sensitive ears. Part of my illness right now is just my sinuses absolutely killing me, man. So just like, why? Oh god, oh no, what have I done? I actually went to studio mode in OBS for a few seconds, so I just like... If that appears on the recording, then just note that we went to hell for a few seconds. I think we're probably about halfway there, because you need probably 4 enemies with the boss clear, and then 6 enemies to accomplish the defeat all enemies goal. So fortunately, this won't take very long. And then, you know, my second run through, because there probably definitely is one. I'll just cut the footage so we can accelerate back to when things actually matter. Because let's move on here. The story is what I care about here, not about the gameplay. Alright, so now it should just be now 3 more battles. Past the halfway point. In theory. In practice, if I'm completely wrong, that'll be funny. Yep. This is Fortress. Correspondence step number 1180. No response. It's been nearly 3 months now. Don't worry, we have over 90% of our reserve left. True, this isn't the worst case scenario yet. Just have to hang in there. Eventually, we'll be able to return home. Emergency simulation testing area. The girl's vision briefly turned white as snow. The sight returned to them, a foreign landscape unfolded before them. Is this the future? My God, we've come to the future! Settle down, Princeton. We're still inside the Sea of Stars. Like I said before, it's not much more than a realistic sci-fi movie, he says. It's not reality, but it is real science fiction. If this were the future, the Sea of Stars technology would eclipse the world by centuries, not decades. Also, I need to make a quick cut here, so I'll be back in a moment. Sorry about that. I figured that violent coughing would look very unprofessional on camera. I feel stronger. Is this rigging part of it? What rig? Whoa! Give you a full makeover. That type 2 rigging? Like the one TV say we're gonna run performance tests on? Affirmative. Simulated world constructed. Replication level? Stable. Type 2 rigging data overwrite? Stable. Playing pre-recorded message. Welcome to New York City in the simulation. Recorded by Guam. What's that about a rigging data overwrite? Let me explain. Building a Type 2 takes an immense amount of time and resources. Now it goes down the drain if something goes wrong. Simulate its performance before using any wisdom cubes to actually make something. To be specific, the Sea of Stars galactic core generates a simulated world, and we replace the participants' rigging with Type 2 and run performance tests. Laffy's Type 2 is typically the easiest to implement based on the data we have, which is why we invited her here. It goes without saying that the rigging override is limited to the simulation. It's all bits and bytes and not connected to your hull. That is to say, any damage you suffer in combat will not transfer to your body in the real world. You simulate full rigging, seriously. That must mean the development on Laffy's Type 2 rigging is very close to completion and ready to be pushed out soon. I don't know if that really made any sense to me. What I do know is I feel stronger, so let me fight harder. TV, when is the testing starting? Generating enemy units now. Please wait a moment. Indeed, the moment after TV spoke, a fleet manifested on the horizon. Each one of the ships were unlike anything they knew, both in appearance and equipment. I've never seen weaponry or warships like this. Are they a fleet from the future? Only in looks. The reconstructions created from data the commander recovered. All you have to do is replicate their appearances, normal numbers, formations, approximate tactics, and estimated combat ability. It's unknown what was used or how they were constructed. Simulating them with 100% accuracy is outright impossible. So it's like a video game? Yeah, sort of. Interesting. What is their largest ship? Is it their flagship? Affirmative. The OFS flagship is the Epimetheus, a mega submarine for deep sea exploration. Attention. Combat efficiency modifiers for both sides have been adjusted. Please remember to strictly follow the simulation rules and regulations. Combat initiation is 60 seconds. Well, I'm just going to clear these guys out, so I'll actually make a cut here, just for the sake of recording length. Alright, we're back. As you can see, I've cleared out the enemies. Also, I gotta say, the design of that ship really looks familiar to me. I don't know, something about, Salvation? I don't know, I'm a little insane. Also, I do kind of find it funny, like, with my, event polls video that went up earlier today, like, we'd start off with the Christmas music, when we end up with, Christmas Gneisenau. What is this Pokemon-style boss theme? Hi, Casson. Sea of Stars, we're at the core control room. The control room was hard to the Sea of Stars and one of its most secure areas. All the facility's cutting-edge technology, including the gravity lens, can be managed from this room. Access was restricted to only a handful of ship girls. Two people were inside. TB, who watched the torrent of incoming data, and a certain ship girl. TB, Laffy, change looks. Explanation. Laffy is participating in a simulated Type 2 rigging performance test. Her Type 2 rigging is based on existing testing data and incorporates the standard set of new technologies, focused on mobility, electronic warfare capabilities, and drones. A new rigging, but Princeton doesn't have one? Affirmative. There's just no Type 2 rigging prototype suitable for Princeton's hull that is capable of withstanding an overwrite. It is theorized that the data obtained from the simulation can shorten the development cycle and research cost of future Type 2 riggings. Wow! TB, the baddies are gone. Nothing is left. Enemies that have been eliminated are removed from the simulated world in order to reduce stress on the system's processors. BB, enemy fleet defeated. TB, I like this new rigging. Spawn more enemies. There were too few of them, and I want to fight more. Orders received. Counting the resources required to achieve test objective complete. No immunities will be generated. Enemy combat ability will be dialed up for future simulations. Beep beep. TB, do you read me? Communication line. Stable. Figure identified. Langley, Independent class aircraft carrier. Sorry for interrupting the simulation, but I have to speak to you. Could you go with Hampton over? Airtown said you wanted her help with an off-the-cuff test. Verifying credentials. Request accepted. Contacting now. Alright, got it. Sorry, Princeton Laffy, but I gotta go. Something urgent came up. No worries. I think I'll manage by myself. You go on ahead. I'll manage too. I can still knock out more enemies. By the way, you'll be fighting the Devil next. She's an Arbiter vessel. Don't let your guard down because you're in a simulation. What I've been hearing, an Arbiter vessel might be a little impossible to fight with just two people. In light of your drop in combat ability, your objective has changed to hold your ground against the Arbiter vessel. There is no need to defeat her. Sending briefing materials on Devil now. Combat will initiate in 3 minutes. Received. Thanks. I got the files too. Target, the Devil's vessel. Prepare for battle. And we have to clear it one more time, so, well, you know how this is gonna go. And we're back with an unfortunate special guest. Say hello to Kat. She came over here and decided she wanted attention, so, recording is gonna be a little bit harder now because I have to take care of this little idiot. I imagine she'll be a mainstay for the rest of the supporting session unless someone throws her out beforehand. I forgot to check on this. Barrages will sometimes fire during battle and hit anything in their path, friend or foe. Nah. Idiot. Failure. No, at the very least he died before he crashed my computer. Go on, have a seat. Where is everybody? Did we get here way before the others? Okay, Kat, I'm going to need to move you for a second because you're sitting on my headphones and it's actually starting to hurt because I'm like compressing my neck down. Okay, that should be better. The opposite. We are after everyone else. They all left to focus on their respective missions. Now I summoned you for one specific thing. A salvage mission. It is important, so listen closely. What? That was a routine meeting kind of thing. Also, doesn't your department deal with salvage? I know the first thing about technology, so I'm not going to be much help anyways. Stop kneading my leg, bastard. The thing is, you're short on staff. Furthermore, it's possible there'll be combat during this mission. Flasher can handle the data salvaging. Send her multiple times before, so she'll know how it's done. Once she does that, you and Louisville just need to keep her safe. Oh, so it's a VIP escort ideal. In this case, your multi-talented girl has you covered. So, where and when is the mission? The Coral Sea, when the battle took place. I want to investigate it one more time. Our previous attempt was a bust, but I revived the plan. It will work this time. Operation Chasing Lights, eh? Nice code name. Constellation passed Guam the mission briefing. The more she read through it, the more grave her expression turned. Hang on, this mission is in an area that's always been strictly forbidden for entry. Isn't this kind of against regulations? Don't worry about that. I already got Saratoga to approve everything. Do you have any other concerns? Nah, I'm in. Thank you. San Jacinto, you're in charge of Guam and Louisville. Link it with Flasher, then begin the data salvage. You got it. Go with me, folks. Ship crews entered the area to avoid effectual salvage movement. This was no surprise, and the salvage target was not a physical object, but rather data. Also, go ahead and enter the lab. 7 tech area. Technology changes life. I think these benches so you can just lock whenever you want. I was taking a look at the architecture here. For that matter, there's no boats or transportation facilities either. There is a cat, however. Sorry. The room center, encircled by experiment materials, was a massive gateway. The girl's gazes converged upon it. So, is this device some kind of portal to access a simulated world? No wonder the whole data retrieval program is nowhere to be found during salvages. They'll go in there. Yep. To make frequent visits to the simulated world. Thing is, I'm also like trying to hold her back here because she kind of hates when I'm on my computer and I'm not like paying 100% attention to her, so she's getting a little difficult. This isn't the only gate in the Sea of Stars, though. There are others. I've heard their functions are all different, too. Maybe it's some sort of technological parallel research. Please stop needing me, I beg of you. Hello, Flasher. Everyone is here now. Let's start off with instructions. This is Guam, the Alaska class, and this is Louisville, the Northampton class. Nice to meet you. Flasher, the submarine. Take care of the data salvaging. I've seen your shows, Guam. In fact, I'm a big fan. Can I have your autograph once this is all done? Whoa! Wasn't expecting to run into fan hero all places. Sure, you can have my autograph. I write all big and cute, just for you. You know who Guam is reminding me of? Iowa from Contact Collection in more than a few ways. Thank you. Good girl. Good girl. Would you like a cookie? Huh? Yes, please. After the mission. Oh, right. Forgive me. I had forgotten we're on the job. Eccentric and forgetful. I see. She and I should totally do a show together sometime. Ginto stood before the control panel and entered a command. In response, the gate's frame began to rumble as if an earthquake, buzzing so ever faintly. Calm down a few seconds later, leaving the room silent, save for the stable mechanical whirring of the control panel. Then, within the gate's ring, a gently glowing portal manifested. In all my movies, going to this portal will take us somewhere else. Just to make sure here, we are going into a simulation, not traveling through time and space, right? Well, yeah, they've always made this gate thing look cool for the sake of it. Plus, as I know it's reliable, if it didn't look cool, how could you be sure if it's gonna work? Right. I don't know what we're supposed to do, by the way. Now that's a technical question. Which means I, of course, don't have any clue. I like Guam. We have so much in common in that we're both so stupid. Is this everyone's first salvage mission? Don't worry, I know exactly what to do. Good girl. Thank goodness we have someone so dependable. I'm not that dependable, but thanks. If everyone's ready, then let's set off, shall we? For sure, let's go. And that's chapter 1 done. Now, I need to get some water and take some medicine before I move on. So, I will join you back soon in part 2. For now, stay safe, and, can you do the outro this time, Ruby? No, you cannot. You definitely can't. You seem angry. Sorry. Anyway, Rhys the Dragon signing off.